the end of the summer and we're heading into autumn, and I just want to share what's grown in less than 6 months. It just blows my mind. Now, bear in mind it's all a bit wild. So we have the rose bed. There's boxes down there, they get used. And I've just planted a lot of salvia and nepeta and lavender to help protect the roses. Some of them need deadheading. So we have nepeta and fennel. The fennel is just beautiful. Calendula, chamomile, scabious, there's scabiosa. We have mugwort. There's various thymes hidden around. Osteospermum. We have love in a mist. So the love in the mist has been an unexpected beauty. There's one. There. And these are the seeds. So this is black seed. This is what, look at my lovely nails, what makes black seed oil. There's loads of borage. The bees love borage. And it's worked really well to protect peas. But I'm assuming I'm going to have borage sprouting everywhere. So I've tried to keep things a bit covered here, and there's some winter radishes gone in here, and what's the herb? Can't remember it now. Kale has gone bananas. We've got pineapple sage, which smells like pineapple. Lemon verbena. Here we have a kale forest, which is keeping us going nutritionally. We've parsley, we've winter savory, we've more kale, we've lemon balm, we've oregano, we've sage. We have had an absolute failure with dahlias. That's a good one. The others just retreated. Slugs. I'm trying to reseed a lot of wild achillea because it's great for the bees. There's some weeds over there, but it's better than another weed. I'll pull it up when I need. That's one dahlia that's sort of made it. We won't be doing dahlias again. There's some new perennials gone in. Lots of geranium to cover the ground. Sedum, verbena. This is another borage, I think. I don't know if I'm going to leave it there. And then when we get up here, it all gets wild. So we have just bees. Bees all summer. It's just been amazing. This is wild. I just moved it in here, and it's lovely cut flower. It's a lovely medicine. Back here we had ranunculus all spring and early summer. And there's some geums and astrantia. I'm going to forget all of these. It doesn't matter. There were just some perennials worked, some didn't. Some of the stuff people said don't ever plant, like persicaria, is just full of bees. I used a system with coffee bags to keep the grass back, and it's working really well. But this section here is just alive with humming bees, which is what I want. Happy bees. And artichoke flowers, and sea holly, and ergeum. And why the bees? For the orchard. I've lots of sage, lots of different achilleas. There's some bergamot over there. But yeah, echinaceas. A lot didn't make it up, but some did. And then you have like this beast. So out of two, I have one mullen, for Bascom. And then beside it, here's my lionheart, motherwort. And then the mallow also. Freaking loved the place. And the bees. So obviously it's at the end now, but this is being covered in bees. And then we have our solidago and our echinaceas and our lydrums and our teasels and our scutellarias and a little rose. And then the orchard needs me to learn how to prune. But we have crab apples and pears and Saskatoons and Aronias and almond trees and lots of apples and quinces. So I grew these myself out of seeds from fruit that I got in the shop. So this is a crab apple. Oh, this one was from our own crab apple at home. The quinces, I grew about 12. Now they need a good prune. They've all gone a bit crazy. And we have plums and damsons and green gages and hazelnuts and plums, damsons, green gages, hazelnuts, mirabelles, goji berries, jostaberries, gooseberries, wineberries. What else is in here? Lots. Mulberries. I think I've got it all. Goji, seabuckthorn, right down at the very bottom. Currants, black currants, white currants, red currants, raspberries, rhubarb, probably a bit close. I've got to learn how to, wineberries. We have what are these? Not Jostaberries, boysenberries, Tayberry. Need to remember all my plants. Raspberries are amazing, but I've got little beetle things on them. I think they're called leatherbacks. Oh, they've gone hiding now, but they were. There's one. There. And you know what? I don't mind. I'm sharing this garden with nature. I have an abundance of food in the hedgerows. We've got sloes and hawthorns, and we have rowan berries. Mother Nature has absolutely doubled my efforts. It's all totally wild, but also what I'm seeing nature do is just blowing my mind because, for example, this here, I thought was a weed, and I'm like, it's frickin' everywhere, and it wasn't here. But it's actually edible. It's sorrel. Now, I need to double check my identification, but I think sorrel is given away by the ends here, and this is edible, like wood sorrel, which we also have. So how amazing. I have nature helping me out with even more. So even though all my spinach got eaten and my tender stuff, it seems I have stuff growing wild everywhere just for me. So yeah, that's the orchard. It's a bit ugly when you have someone else's house as your background, but that's where the raised bed is. There was nothing there last year. Oh, in the middle I have planted a rose bed. So that's a mulberry there. Mulberries have different leaves. Look, one leaf, two leaf, and there'll be a pointy leaf somewhere. I mean, isn't that amazing? I think there's 3 different types of leaves on a mulberry. So in the middle we have the newest rose bed. So there's honeyberries that are rehabilitating because they arrived in shocking condition. So honeyberry. I put in some wild strawberries today. Roses, veggies in the middle, bit of a struggle. This rose is beautiful. And we've just planted some achillea and bergamot in the middle to keep the pests away.